Today I'm going to show a very simple simulation of a group project that we created this semester. The project is a drone rescue simulation. The goal is for a drone to find the robot in the UMN campus and call the rescue drone, so the rescue drone can go get the robot and take it to the hospital. In this case, we use a lot of object-oriented programming where we created different classes. In this case, for example, factory, that will create the different entities, and there's different entities like the drone, the robot, the recharge station, a basic entity from which all the entities inherit from data collector. Also, we use image processing. We use specifically OpenCV in order to do that. I'm gonna run the simulation right now. As you can see, I'm gonna run it here. It's gonna load the drone is gonna start with a full battery. It's gonna try to find the robot before it has no more battery left. As you can see, the drone is moving in squares. Each time it's getting bigger and bigger. With squares to try to find the robot. The robot, as you can see, is right here. It's right at the end here, where behind the hospital, you could say. And then the drone. Let's move to where the drone is here. This is the first person view of the drone. So this is what exactly the drone is seeing as it's moving. It's taking pictures every time. And as you can see here, it's processing the image every 5 seconds or 3 seconds, I think we changed it to. And at that point, when the ratio gets big enough for us to say that we find the robot, the drone will move towards the robot. As you can see, the robot is there, but it's too small for us to interpret that we have found it. So it's still gonna move and try to find. It's gonna now probably move to the right. The squares is gonna get bigger and bigger. At one point, it's gonna find it, and when it's gonna find it, it's gonna direct its movement towards it. But as you can see, even though it was still very small to find it, so it's still gonna move in different views. I'm gonna change from first person view, and I'm gonna move around so you guys can see that it changes. You can move around, you can play with it. You can also do manual movement. So if I press the Y key, the move is going to stop automatic movement, and I can move it automatically. So here I'm moving it automatically. I'm going to move it, for example, closer towards the robot, so it takes less time for us to see the simulation because the robot is too far away. So it might take couple of loops around the map to find it. So here I stop because I'm not moving with any keys right now. But if I wanted to go back to automatic movement, I could by pressing the N key in the keyboard, and you can see it's gonna start automatic movement again. It's gonna start again going in squares, each time getting bigger and bigger. Let's see the first person view again. Now it's image processing. The problem is it's processing every 3 seconds, so it might not fully capture the robot at the start. But you can see now it has found the robot, it's moving towards it. And if I stop first person view, you'll see that since we found the robot, the rescue drone right here is moving towards the robot, and it'll take the robot and take it back to the hospital. So you can see here, this is this big black drone, that's the rescue drone. Is going to take it. The rescue drone is still, the search drone is still going to be there, but the rescue drone is going to move with the robot towards the hospital, which is that white building. You can see it's moving towards it, and it'll put it inside, and then now the simulation has ended. All our documentation has been done in Doxygen, and a lot of object-oriented programming has been involved in creating this rescue simulation.